welcome back to Crime Time with Mal. Thank you so much for clicking on today's video. If you are new here, hi, my name is Mal and I cover true crime videos over here on this channel. I usually upload Wednesdays and Saturdays. I cover unsolved or solved cases on Wednesdays and missing people cases on Saturdays. So if that is something you would be interested in, I would love to have you subscribe to this community, because I have, if y'all are not new, y'all know there is amazing people over here on this channel, and I cannot thank y'all enough how positive and uplifting y'all are and how y'all are with each other as well. So it just brings me so much joy, and I love y'all more than words could ever say. I'm sorry if you hear my dog down here. He's chewing on a bone, and yeah, we've been struggling over here. The lawn guys just came. The kids were outside playing around. I had to send them to my neighbor's house, and it's a madhouse over here as always. We have a lot to catch up on. As you can tell by the title, this is about May Millete. She is a missing mother of 3 in Chula Vista, California. If you do not know about her case, I will link all the videos that I have done quite a few. I will link them down in the description box, as well as some of them, as much as I can, in the eye in the sky up here. If you just tap your screen, if you're on your cell phone, you'll see a little eye up there, and just click it and all the videos will be listed there. We're gonna talk about a lot of stuff that has been going on recently. I tried to get this video up earlier, but it's the end of the year and the school year, and if you're parents, then you know how hectic and crazy that can be if you have kids and more than one child as well. On Friday, May 7th, was the second search warrant executed to the Millete home, and this time they were bringing out very large boxes. It kind of looked like rifle boxes, and then they also brought out ammunition boxes and a ton of stuff. They were in the garage for several hours looking through one of the Millete's cars. Now Larry has multiple vehicles, and they were looking through one of the black trucks that he has. I think it was like a Toyota. They also did have dogs there. They said that they were not cadaver dogs. I don't know if they're scent dogs. What else would they be? So
he's being deployed to hit on at this point. Don't know what information investigators may have gotten that have prompted them to execute the search warrant at the house of the Millete family 4 months to the day after Maya went missing. We'll let some of our
May's sister and brother-in-law heard about this news that was going on, and they actually got told misinformation and drove 2 hours because they heard that somebody was being arrested. So they drove all the way to see it, and when they got there, nothing. Nobody had any answers. They were just searching the home, searching everywhere. The 3 children were present at the home, as well as I believe Larry's parents and or Larry. They were outside in the backyard while police were going around the house.
More officers in plain clothes. They had their, they call them gaiters. They had their masks up over their face. They believe that they're undercover officers. So we do our best not to put them on TV, but they had just come from the inside of the house, which is the front door here, and then made their way out, and then they re-entered again into that garage to start focusing on that truck itself. So nothing chaotic or out of the ordinary. I think we got a call or a tip from maybe a neighbor, and this is the K9 officer here that brought the dog in.
And Kenny, for the viewers at home, you're also
very
taking
similar
a look
to what's happening here, other than
they're also taking a look right now at Chopper 8 over the neighborhood and over the home. You can also see some of those officers and investigators also towards the back there of the home overhead from Chopper 8.
And for people who
we have
may
the dog
not
coming out now, guys.
Okay, let's go back to Kenny McGregor's live shot from the ground. Right now we're hearing seeing
There's also another video that was released recently. Now, aside from those 8 bangs that we talked about, there was a video released about children playing in the background. And I can definitely hear one of the girls calling out Mila, which is one of the other little girls' names. And I don't know, I just get a very eerie feeling. This is in January on a school night at after 10:30, 11 o'clock at night.
Tell us what you guys are doing at the property today.
Yeah, we're executing a search warrant of the home.
And what is going on? Is this standard protocol right now for what's been going on in this investigation?
It's just part of the investigation. Unfortunately, I can't provide any details of that, but that's really as much as we can provide.
No arrest at this point?
There are no arrests being made today.
Okay. Is anybody at the house at the time?
The family's here at the house.
Any resistance? I know I saw the battering ram on the ground.
No resistance.
Okay. Anything in particular you can tell us that you're searching?
Unfortunately, I can't provide any of the details of that.
Correct.
Right now.
Why is the dog here?
The dog is just part of the search if we're looking for items, if it would detect certain items.
I noticed that you have U.S. Border Customs and Protection here. That is the dog. Is that just for aid today? That just has nothing to do or anything to do with the U.S. Border Customs and Protection?
Correct. Yeah, they're just providing assistance to us.
And I also noticed a large white van over here. Looks like possibly an evidence van. Is that also
It's part of our lab. Yeah.
Okay. Can you talk about anything at all that you've pulled out of the house in previous?
Unfortunately, I cannot. Yeah. And just we're trying to maintain the integrity of the investigation. So unfortunately, I can't provide any of those details.
So that next day, Saturday, May 8th, is when they issued Larry that weapon restraining order. And on that list, there were 14 weapons. And it was at this very moment that I realized I did not let y'all know that only 2 of Larry's weapons were confiscated. The rest of them were allegedly given to friends and possibly some family members. Okay, so now back to our regularly scheduled program. Some had no serial numbers or unknown serial numbers, and then the other ones, some of them were registered to Larry himself. Now, I know this is California, but a lot of people are like this, but especially in the South where I live, we are very, very prideful of our weapons. That is our way to protect ourselves. If you take away those rights from us, it's not going to be good. All I can say. And it is in our amendments that is our right. So I'm not saying that Larry was in the wrong. What I'm about to talk about, and if y'all already know, you know, but this is where I think this is in the wrong. I believe this was law enforcement that found these photos on Larry's phone. Now, they've been sitting on these photos for quite a while, from what I understand, like the beginning of January. And it shows a cache of 16 firearms on this kitchen table. 4 U.S. passports, a government official ID, several high-capacity magazines, and hundreds of rounds of ammunition. And then it showed their youngest son, their 4-year-old son. I believe that's their only son. He is standing on this kitchen table surrounded by all this ammunition and weapons. So because of this, that restraining order was put into place because it showed that the child and children in the house had immediate access to those firearms and they were clearly in danger. If they were sitting on it for that long, I don't know why it just now got executed and put into place. Maybe I'm missing something. I don't know if I am. Let me know in the comments below. Law enforcement did say all 3 children are safe and all 3 children are accounted for. And Larry did send in a reply to this to ABC 10, and he said that basically it's his right as a law-abiding citizen that he had these firearms in place, and it was his right to purchase these as a citizen and as a veteran, and he said that his Second and Fourth Amendment rights have been violated. He goes on to say that he has shown no aggression or violation to basically prohibit him from owning weapons of these kind. Now, some of these are illegal. I mean, that's what is the issue, I believe, and the fact that you had your child up on the kitchen counter table with all these surrounding him. So a court date is set for June 26th as of now, and then once June 22nd. Once June 22nd comes around, the judge will review the order, decide if it will expire or it will continue to be in place. Now, this next information that I'm gonna let y'all know, if you don't already, is complete public information. I am not saying anything on my channel that is not public and not confirmed. But 24 years ago, on April 30th, 1997, a 17-year-old victim was stabbed at a McDonald's in California. Now, he was rushed to the hospital with multiple stab wounds and he did end up surviving. You wanna know who did it? I'm sure y'all know if y'all been keeping up with the case. Larry. Larry was 15 years old and he was arrested and he was in juvenile hall. I'm not exactly sure how long he was in there because all those records are sealed. You're a minor, and as long as they're tried as a minor, they will be sealed. And after he was released, his parents moved from California to Hawaii, enrolled him in high school there, and that is where he met his beautiful wife, May, and they married, had 3 children. He joined the Navy and was not in any trouble since then. Seemed like he completely turned his life around, but we never know what happens behind closed doors. What you see on the outside, as hopefully you all know, is not what is in reality. There have been 2 peaceful rallies done at Chula Vista Police Department from Maya's sister Mary Chris and their community, in hopes that police department would shed more light on this case, because they are not very hopeful. They wish that something was to come about it. They feel like they've done more searches than the police department. So they ended up having a meeting this past Wednesday on May 19th, and they sat down and talked to Chula Vista to see the progress that they're being made. Now, it hasn't been made public what was in there, what was in that meeting, obviously, but she did say that her faith has been renewed in the police department, and they laid everything out on the table, and she said a lot of progress is being made. So I feel deep down in my bones that something is going to start coming about real soon. Now, for the past week, they have been searching this abandoned golf course, and it was abandoned in 2018. It's only a mile away from the Millete home. They've been searching that place for about a week. There's several little like ponds and stuff in that area, construction site. I mean, it's abandoned. And of course, the police are, again, not saying much or what led them there or anything like that. They are being very tight-lipped, and I completely understand why. I would rather them get a solid conviction than let the public know exactly what's going on in a case, and I'm sure y'all can agree with that. But they did say that they're not going to speak about what is going on or any of the searches that they are performing right now, because they do not want to jeopardize the case and the integrity of it, and they don't want to jeopardize any potential suspect that may be involved in Maya's disappearance. So that is all that is out right now. I am looking every single day, multiple times a day. There's a lot of cases right now that I am covering, and I'm just completely obsessed with. I am about to be talking actually about the Tristan Bailey case, the 13-year-old from Florida. That case, that one is really hitting me because I have a daughter around that same age. She'll be 13 in September, and I constantly am telling her to be aware of her surroundings and to be mindful of the people that she calls her friend, because not everybody is your friend, sadly. So y'all look out for that video. We got an update about baby James coming up. So there's a ton of videos coming up soon. I will be going out of town this coming Thursday, May 27th. And don't worry, I am pre-filming a bunch of videos for y'all. So I will have pre-filmed videos Wednesday and Saturday up for y'all the next few weeks. So make sure you're subscribed and make sure you hit that bell notification so you do not miss when I upload those videos. And let me know, maybe I can go live next Friday in Florida whenever I'm there. So let me know if y'all would like, and we could talk about some of the cases that we are about to uncover. Yeah, so let me know what you think about this video down below. Let me know if I've missed anything. Let me know about the live. And let me know your opinions, but please be respectful, just in case their family members watch this. You don't want anything bad being said about your family members, so please have the same respect, okay? Y'all are great about that as always. Thank you so much for watching today's video, and I will see y'all in Saturday's video tomorrow. That's tomorrow. I'll see y'all tomorrow. I love you so very much. Have a great weekend. Bye, y'all. Stay safe. Okay, stay safe. Bye.